to Wicked Wild Barbecue. Going to make two great Caribbean pork dishes today. Jerk pork inside a bamboo tube and Creole black pudding, the blood sausage. And this is made by a specialist, Mastiff, and he does this every week. So if you are in St. Lucia, check down his little shop in Grosley on a Friday afternoons, and he has this, and he was very kind enough to share this recipe with me. So the hunting gear we're going to use for this pig catch, fishing line. Yeah, wait and see, mate, wait and see. Yeah. My cooking gear is a nice old pestle and mortar that I've had for a very, very long time, and this beautiful bamboo behind me. I'm off to meet a guy who's going to take me out to catch a pig, and he's going to share with me a recipe that has been passed down the family tree, and he actually doesn't know the age of this recipe. Imagine that, huh? I'm driving down the east coast of the island, parallel to the wild Atlantic Ocean, through cacti-laden open pastures where the horses run free and the pigs run wild. I'm amazed to find cacti in this part of the region. That was an unexpected nice surprise, I have to say. This scenery is absolutely mind-blowing. Wow. Hey man.
What's up, man?
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay, mate.
I'm gonna go and catch some pigs.
Yeah, man.
All right. So what's with the fishing line for fishing for pigs?
Well, I use this fishing line as my gear, my trap to catch these pigs, you know.
Yeah.
So I set it into that tree.
Okay.
As you can tie for me, I'll show you how I done.
Just tie here?
Yeah, you tied very tight. I set this line across this tree, you know, as a trap, you know, and then a few times around, you set it there a few times. So these pigs.
So I get it. This acts as a tripwire.
A tripwire for them.
So we're gonna chase the pigs
right into this trap.
And so it's supposed to kind of get tangled in this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hopefully to slow it down, because hell, I'm sure I can't keep up with a pig.
Yeah. You know.
That's really impressive, mate.
Yeah, so
I can't wait to see this. Time to be elevated, sit on the front of the bonnet to get a better vantage point to see and find out where these massive, beautiful beasts are. And Mastiff seems to know exactly what he's looking for. This is it, the chase begins. And we're trying to lure the pig down to the designated trap which Mastiff have set, and I can tell you in this heat and my size, this, my friends, is hard going. I have to say I was a little surprised. It actually worked. I can't believe it. The pig ran exactly through the trap, through the wire, tripped up. He knew exactly what he was doing. I can guess this is something that he's done many, many times before. Outstanding. I really, really am blown away. So, got a pig. It's not that big, but it's big enough to make a little bit of black pudding. And oh, I have a good recipe for jerk with this one. All right, let's go. In the boot and off we go. I can't wait to cook this thing.
What, you want me to jump in the back?
And now we're off to Mastiff's place, where he's going to show me his recipe of a Caribbean Creole black pudding. This recipe is totally different from anything we are used to in Europe, especially England, France and Spain. I can't wait to see what he does with this recipe. Wow, we are finally here. Time to kill the pig, and we're going to bleed it, so it'll be very, very fast. And Steve, you ready? Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Okay. And that just loosens up the hair, right? So you can just clean it out. Do you scrape it with a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that's amazing. Look at that, look at that. The hot water has removed the hair.
Alright, you're gonna take this part and I'm gonna take this part.
Okay. Dropping it in boiling water for a couple of minutes has enabled us to simply scrape off the hair using a small knife. It is now time to remove the intestines. Woo. Making a precision cut from the bottom and slicing all the way up to the neck. It's very hot in here. It's just about how I feel right now.
Okay, that's it. All right.
Mastiff is going to butcher the pig, saving the ribs for me so I can make a nice jerk recipe, and the remainder of the animal will go out for sale for people in the local village. There you have it.
We're going to wash it up again.
Okay.
With some water. Ocean, get with the hose. Hey, have a look at how I clean my intestine. The intestine of the pig.
Okay, I'm coming over.
I'm putting this lime in this intestine to take out the slime and the bacteria, you know, before we eat.
Okay,
well, so we have to make sure we do it properly, you understand? So then we eat the black pudding nice and fresh. You're going to blend the blood, so you can chop this pepper for me.
Time to chop these beautiful ingredients.
All right.
Local sage, spring onions. This recipe has 3 types of chilies. Medium spicy, spicy and very spicy. It's now time to fry off all these ingredients slowly in coconut oil to bring out all the natural flavors of the herbs and the chilies.
So now it's time to tie the intestine, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how long do you tie these normally?
Well, according to the length of the intestine you got,
Yeah.
you could pull it for 12 meters, according to the length you want.
Okay.
Yeah?
Great.
This is very short because it's a very small pig, the small intestine. So you tie with me, double it. So the intestine is very soft. Oh, very nice pudding. Sausage.
Impressive. Look at that.
Beautiful.
That's ready for the bath now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Put them in there. Okay? Like this. Alright.
The sausages are placed on the banana leaves in order to keep them afloat.
Well, the weather has changed, hasn't it? My goodness. So while Mastiff is stoking the fire behind me and tendering to his black puddings, I'm going to make a bamboo jerk pork from the ribs. Okay, so first, most important thing, starting with a pestle and mortar, I need to start with the wet ingredients first, the wet whole ingredients first, to pound them down to a pulp. So adding the garlic.
I'm using a pestle and mortar because this process pounds all the natural oils out of the ingredients, thus bringing a better flavor to my dish.
Reconstituted dry chilies, fresh red and green chilies.
I reconstituted the dry chilies with cold water overnight so it's easier to pound and bring out the oils.
So that's almost to a nice paste. It's time to add the dry ingredients, okay? So cayenne pepper.
The extracted oils will now soak up all the dry spices. Jerk spice mix, which is with onion powder, paprika and chilies. Adobe seasoning, a mixture of cloves and cinnamon, celery salt, black pepper, nutmeg, some coriander powder and some tangerine salt. All the aromas are starting to ooze out of this spice mix.
So now that's starting to get really dry. It's time to add the wet liquids to the mix. Vegetable oil.
Mixing the ingredients together very carefully.
Soya sauce.
The soya sauce brings a nice fermented salt element to the paste. Onions, spring onions. The aromas are really starting to lift out. This smells amazing.
Oranges.
Gives a citrus element to this dish.
I'll take 3.
The fruitiness combines very well with the spice.
And yep, then you're going to have a taste of this with me.
You can use any citrus fruit at all, from lemons to passion fruit to grapefruit, anything that takes your fancy.
Nothing like cooking in the rain, eh? What else is there to do, you know?
The rain's really coming down here.
Okay. Just mix that.
Blend the citrus juice together with the paste. As I always say, the proof is in the tasting. And now there's no other way to get around this. Let's see the expression on Mastiff's face here. This weather is from the back end of the devastating Hurricane Matthew.
Caribbean style.
It is quite daunting making a Caribbean dish for a Caribbean gent.
It's nice.
Seems this dish is a huge hit with a big man.
Look at the weather. My gosh. Nice, huh? Nugget?
I have to say it's quite a relief that he likes this dish. This really means a lot.
It must be good. He's asking for a second round.
Well, if he's in for a second round,
Excellent.
that sits very well with me indeed.
The heavens have opened. The use of bamboo is an ancient Asian cooking technique that I picked on my travels while I was over there. This steam barbecues anything you put inside, giving a nice woody aroma. These now are ready for the fire. Okay, so we're going to place them in the fire, right? Placing the bamboo into the smoldering hot almond wood cinders. And we leave that now until the bamboo gets black on all sides. That's rule of thumb that says the meat's cooked inside. Let's go and taste your black pudding.
Yeah.
Turn your bamboo frequently on all sides to ensure an even cooking process. Black pudding, Caribbean style, in the rain, in the thunder, in the sun, all in one day. Woo woo!
What are we gonna do? We're gonna taste it now?
Absolutely, man. I can't wait, I tell you.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna take the knife and cut it up.
Let's go. I'll let you do the honors.
Let's give it a taste.
Come on, chef. As you will notice, this is much softer than the European counterpart.
You want to taste
Okay.
it?
You go first. Get one for me, mate.
Very nice.
If he does first, that's fine with me.
Good try.
I'd rather he taste it first because he washed it. Let's see if he eats first when I... Let's see if he eats first when I wash the intestines. The European one contains much more drier ingredients.
Excellent.
Oh man, like rice, oats and breadcrumbs. Wow. Those seasoning peppers, the lightly spiced peppers, all those herbs you put in. That makes for a drier black pudding. The aromas from the bamboo are simply amazing. This bamboo is ready to eat. My friend?
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks like a big joint, huh?
Yeah.
But we are in the Caribbean. Rule of thumb with bamboo, normally with everything. Now, proof's in the pudding, if it's really true all the time, and I've been cooking with bamboo for years. If it's black like that, it's cooked.
Okay.
Right, let's have a look. Just hold them there. Having worked in the Caribbean for over 6 years, I used to help in those days the butchers slaughter their animals for the festive seasons like Christmas and Easter. And in return, these guys would teach me all the local delicacies, including black pudding and jerk, and this particular jerk recipe is no exception. Oh man, that was an incredible day. I had a blast. Thank you so much for your time, the hunt, the black pudding. Everything. I loved it, mate. I loved it.
Enjoy it?
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, man.
Very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Had an incredible time,
Yeah.
Thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, please subscribe by clicking here. Yep, this link right here. And subscribe, like and share to all your friends. If you've got any comments, please leave them below on the comments bar. And also, if you would like me to make something for you, please give me a shout.